This is a long fucking chapter. Oh, it's not too bad. How many chapters are left in this bad boy?
We have not made a lot of progress in our relationship status with anyone.
Oh.
When I took my uniform at home, I noticed something small stuck to the back of my shirt, right where Eren had pushed me. It was sticky. It was a sticky note with a phone number on it. When do you have time to write this? I went to throw the paper away, but I hesitated. I guess I had time to write out the list for him. It'd be a decent thing to do after splitting his lip. I plugged the number into my phone and sent the soccer list without any hellos or introductions. A few minutes later, he replied, XXXXX.
Many months later.
Thanks, smiley face. Ew. I didn't know he used emojis. Seemed pretty out of character for him. The Eren that I've interacted with at school was far too serious for that. I sighed. I was off to another late start this morning. The soccer bus left at 7 a.m. and it was 6:44 a.m. We are gonna be late.
Oh no.
Why are we so stupid? We know better. Guys, I'm gonna start my druids.
Are you still playing your Odyssey round?
Huh?
Are you still playing your Odyssey round?
No, I'm trying to get XP.
Oh, Bryce, what are you doing at this hour?
Just more XP for me. Actually, I'm just trying to get more money.
Doing good for you.
Bryce.
And I still had to run to school. I put on my soccer sweatshirt with the Attack on Titan label on it. Leave, I required all of our soccer clothing to be matching. Mumbling. After over and over to myself as I grabbed my sports bag and sprinted out to the door. Luckily, like all other scenarios, my parents are gone, probably overseas, or dead, or maybe I'm somehow living alone. When I arrived at campus, my face was pink and I was sweating like mad. I threw my sweatshirt on the ground and promised to pick it up before we left. I was too hot to wear that right now. As greeted by my friends on the roundabout, Jean, Shasha, Marco, Ymir, Connie, Reiny, Reiner, Reiny, and Annie were all wearing their uniforms. Histora and I can't pronounce this dude's name. Berthold.
What did you call Annie with her last name? Liverheart or something?
I don't know. Lion something.
It was funny as
A Marco wearing Attack on Titan high school shirts and handing out orange slices before the trip. I was glad they were coming with us. It was nice to have an extra friends around to cheer us on. We chatted amably. Hold on. Amiably. This is one of these stupid English words I'll never use, but it's nice to know. Until the bus arrived, Josh and Connie were especially excited about all the food that we were going to be trying once we reached our destination. Oh wait, military police, MP. I was thinking this is going to be like a Titan reference, and it's not. Gina was talking to me too, mainly warning me about how military police high players unfair and how I needed to watch out for all their shitty tricks. I wasn't really paying much attention to it though. I shifted around to the roundabout and I saw Eren, Mikasa, and Armin in the small group on the side. Eren was smiling a lot. His lip was still a bit puffy, but he seemed thrilled to be there. I'd never really seen him express this much positive emotion before. He caught my eye and went stone cold. But I could swear the second he turned away from me, he smiled to himself before continuing I am losing it, my friends. The second he turned away from me, he smiled to himself before continuing his conversation with the others.
That makes sense.
Dick. The first half... That's what it says, I'm sorry. The first half of the bus ride was unexpected. Levi and Erwin sat in the bus, seriously.
Oh my.
You know, it's just a couple of chimps pooping from the bus. They call him the Beast Titan. It's 1:03 a.m. Eren took this entire bus seat to himself and was napping in the corner while Mikasa skinned the bus to make sure no one would touch him. I wanted to touch him. Connie, Jean, and Sasa decide to hide behind the seat across from Reiner and Annie. Well, I hate this guy's name. That's a stupid name. It's probably why his parents died. You're like, oh, so what's your child's name? Oh, we just had to name him Berthold. Well, you're gonna get executed.
You're pulling a bird hole.
Might as well be. To play a game of food dodgeball. They all ducked behind the seats as they tossed granola bars and apples at each other. An apple smacked Jean right in the face. Annie had thrown it and had ducked it back down at the speed of light. Annie, Jean complained, rubbing his forehead. No fair. You can't just stay below the seat and the entire time and just wait for one opportunity. You can't get hit then. From behind the seats, he replied apathically, Isn't that the whole point? Whatever, Jean mumbled back, signaling the game was over. Hey guys, Sasha yelled. I have an idea. She pulled out a box of huge and giant chocolates. The first person to eat 3 whole bars get the rest of the box. Sasha, if you played that, you'd win, Jean said. You're right. She thought for a moment. Okay, new edition. The first person to eat all 3 gets the rest of the box, and the second person gets to finish all... What? This is retarded. New edition. The first person to eat all 3 gets... Shut up. And the second person to finish all 3 bars gets this as a prize. Shasta held up a shiny, light blue silk ribbon. For the girls, said Reiner. No guy would want to play with that as a prize. I like that, Annie mumbled as he admired the small piece of fabric. But I'm not going to play. Birdhole heard Annie's comment and shot up in the air. I'll play! Everyone stared at him confused. Why? Connie asked. Birdhole started blushing. I don't know, it could be fun, I guess. He looked away. Histora, Ymir butt in. I'll win that prize for you. Marry me when this is over. Ymir blushed. Of course, I don't remember her saying that in either the manga or the anime.
Marry me? That was a line.
No, yeah, marry me, but she didn't answer. She's like...
I thought she replied in some way, but...
I remember her being very asexual throughout the whole thing, pretty much.
True.
It was a close game for a second place. Sasha had won first place with ease, as expected, and had already started munching down her on a reward. I gave up after finishing 1 bar. The only boy to play was Birdhole, and he was Ymir. And he and Ymir were both almost done. Ymir finished a second earlier and won the ribbon. For my beautiful Histora, she said as she tied the bow to the blonde's curled hairs. I love it, thank you, Ymir. Histora beamed, giving Ymir a big little baby hug. I heard Ymir cursing under his breath. God. Suddenly, the bus came to reach a steep and windy road. We were finally heading up the mountain. With every twist and turn, the whole bus shook. Everyone's faces were pale, and those who ate chocolate were clenching their stomachs and groaning. Birdhole was distraught. He looked like he was about to throw up. Stop the bus, I yelled. Hey, stop the bus! Stop the bus! I looked outside and saw Tobey Maguire trying to get inside the bus.
That's me.
And opened the door. Birdhole's gonna puke. As soon as the driver pushed the brakes, Birdhole sprinted to the front of the bus, aiming to get outside before anything happened. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. He spewed his guts all over the floor right next to Captain Levi instead. The bus froze. Birdhole collapsed and Erwin carried him outside, calling him behind him.
A lot of these bitches around.
As he did. Levi, Birdhole and I are going to call a car and get back to campus. You and he... Shut up. Can handle the rest of the trip. Captain Levi stood up. Well, we're stopped. Everyone get out and eat lunch and get some fresh air. He sniffed. It's disgusting in there. Sasha jumped out of the seat, ready to leave. Blouse! Levi stopped her. No lunch for you. Wipe this up immediately. He pointed to Birdhole's leftovers. They were cleaning supplies underneath the bus. Sasha burst into tears after hearing that she wouldn't be getting lunch, and the rest of us walked past quietly with our snacks. the top comment for 6 hours ago was